Set 3 is underway in a few moments. FEU able to regain their footing. UE, despite a lot of energy coming from their side of the court, a lot of emotions, a lot of flexing, unable to hold off the Tamarao's charge in the end of the second set. Once again, you're watching the semifinals in the high school volleyball tournament. If UE wins, they advance to the finals. If FEU wins, they will force a third and deciding match, like what UST did against NU earlier, winning in straight sets against NUNS. Details of that game we will be sharing with you as we finalize the results of the matches. We have 4 semifinals matchups for you. 2 for the boys, 2 for the girls. You can watch them all here on the Filipinas Live app. Ramos commits a service error there. Doliete will head to the service line. Tossing it up. Starting our service for UE. One hand set from Landicho. Maliwanag. Check. Landicho to the pipe. Ramos with a push. Serrano. Good chase. Marcelino trying to tool the hands of the blockers. None given by our first referee. No challenge also from the side of UE. And to those just joining us now, here in the boys and girls semifinals until the finals, both teams will have the opportunity to challenge the calls, similar to what's used in the girls, the women's and the men's UAAP tournaments. Kenzie Caro scoring here for UE. Marcelino, we featured him in our pregame. He's now serving here for UE. Landicho goes to the middle. Manlapas taking care of that one. Roque off the hands of Maliwanag. No go. Good cover. Long rally here. Another one-hand set from Landicho, but it ends up being a free ball. Marcelino. Combination play. Roque. UE tries to go to Caro once again. No go. Maliwanag with the push. Good rally here. The longest so far in the match. And that ends with Onen Roque outsmarting the FEU defense. Let's see if a challenge will be called. Yes. It looks like FEU will be calling for a challenge. Our first referee confirms it. And before Marcelino can serve, we will head to this review. While we wait for the result of the challenge, FEU ranked number 3 after the end of the elimination round. UE was ranked 2, which means they hold twice to beat advantage. And we say this over and over again because they're going to need every opportunity they can get to maintain that advantage. Talking about UE. Tense moments in our Final Four showdown earlier between UST and NU, where the NU boys volleyball team are currently pushed to the ropes by UST. Straight sets. So we're gonna check for a floor touch challenge here on the last save by Serrano. That's too far. FEU was cheering when the screen was all green. UE, their bench meanwhile cheering because they got the point FEU loses a challenge, and both of these teams have been very animated. FEU saying that it was the wrong video that was being reviewed here by our officials. Serrano, meanwhile, signaling to the FEU side that no, that was the save that I did. It was underhand. Coach Dizon also there checking if the right call is, or the right footage rather, is being pulled up by our crew. Both teams meeting in center court, huddling with each other. Herbert Dizon still pleading with our first referee. Every point matters here, and you can see it. FEU needs to squeeze every ounce of help they can get in order to force a do or die against UE. Meanwhile, UE can't let their guard down. It's going to be more pressure for them if FEU forces a decider, especially because they have the thought of being twice to beat at the back of their heads. It's taking quite a while here. Both teams trying to stay warm. A little bit of fun here between the FEU and UE fans. The FEU will cheer first, and then the UE fans will cheer next. First referee already has a decision here. Let's see where that will end. You see, guys, there on your screen, there's a television behind the scoreboard, behind Coach Herbert Dizon. And that's where both teams can see the footage that's being pulled up and the result of the challenge as well. That's what they were all looking at earlier. Now, we have a decision. Whistle will be blown in a few minutes, in a few moments. See on your screen also, upper left, Sam Damian. As our first referee confirms that UE keeps the point. Marcelino will head to the service line now, and after a long break, we're back to our action here. Waiting for the whistle to start off the service. But it seems like Coach Rene Aldulay still has a conversation, still having a conversation with our commissioner. Marcelino has to wait a few more moments before he can proceed. Our commissioner trying to check the plea of the FEU coaching staff. also being explained to FU, the developments. It's a mid-rally challenge that they're trying to contest. Floor touch challenge that was not called on Serrano, and when the footage showed up, Serrano indeed was able to get the ball above the floor without or before touching the floor. Marcelino 3-1 serving. FEU has trouble here. They go to the pipe. Ramos. Serrano was there. Duliete goes to Olin Roque. Hand races to the side of UE and they get the point. Coach Dulay will not be calling for a challenge. Oh, now he will. Now he will call for a challenge. So it feels like our challenge, the time that we've dedicated to the challenges in this set, is longer than the action that we've been watching so far. 3-1 is the score. If this is a successful challenge, it will be 3-2. Unsuccessful makes it 4-1 in favor of UE. Sam Coronel leading the huddle. Landicho and Ramos strategizing. Meanwhile, for UE, their side of the court, they're trying to stay warm, moving. So this is the footage. Let's see. They zoomed it in. No block touch. So that means FEU gets a successful challenge here. Maliwanag with the serve. Roque, no doubt on that one, using the hands of the FEU blockers. Gianan getting ready to serve. UE with the 2-point lead. Landicho, tough set. Ramos, this time, no go. Coronel goes to Manlapas. Another long rally here. Maliwanag unloads a drop shot. No go. Roque down the line. Well read by Kenneth. Tyler from the back row. No go. Caro blocked at the net. Seems like the momentum has swung to the side of FEU, dating back to the second set. Manlapas with the serve. Duliete, combination. We haven't seen that in a while. Well read by FEU. Katanghal gets the point for UE. Katanghal, very active offensively for the Junior Warriors. Caro with the serve. Landicho. Quick set. They go to Tereng. No go. Ramos tries off the hands of Serrano. Axel Tereng now getting ready to serve. Duliete goes for the combination again. Well read by Manlapas. Maliwanag goes to Ramos with a soft roller. Duliete goes to Katanghal again. Offense. No go. Oh, nobody home for UE. Set 1, FEU committed the same error, and now UE caught napping. FEU catching a break there. Tereng still serving. Deadlock at 5. Katanghal will be rejected. FEU scoring straight points here. Tereng tosses it up. Duliete to the middle. Katanghal, well read by Tereng. Ramos with the cross, no go. And this time gets the point for UE. And it appears as if every time UE needs a point, Katanghal and Gianan have delivered for them. FEU doing a great job in checking the wing spikers of UE. And even though the combination plays of UE worked in the first set, FEU able to find a way to counter it here in sets 2 and 3. Back-to-back points for Katanghal. Lead swings to the side of UE. They're now up 6-7. Roque with the serve. Landicho with the 1-2 play, well read by Serrano. Marcelino tries to go for the attack, but a net touch violation will be called on FEU. Onin Roque getting ready to serve. He is the 7th best spiker after the elimination in the boys volleyball tournament. Meanwhile, Landicho, one of our leading setters here in the tournament, he is currently averaging 5 excellent sets per set. Katanghal, meanwhile, at the service line, getting ready to serve for UE. Good reception, but Marcelino able to break through the FEU defense. The timeout will be called by FEU as UE goes on a 4-0 run. Katanghal still at the service line for UE. He's the reason why UE is back in the lead here in set number 3. Scored 2 straight points for UE, and the Junior Warriors haven't looked back since. Still a long way to go here in the third set. Miguel getting ready to serve. FEU will send it to the other side. Duliete goes to Gianan this time. No go. High ball set back by Sam Coronel. Caro. Duliete jump set. Goes to Roque. Short. Ramos getting ready to serve now. FEU 2 points down. Duliete. Oh, and there will be a touch called. FEU saying that none is given, so it looks like another challenge will be called here by the Baby Tamaraos. Block touch challenge will be called, so we'll stand by once again to see the result of this challenge. Three points separating both squads. UE has taken control thanks to the activity of their middle blockers, or their middles. Meanwhile, for FEU, it's been a total team effort. Their libero, Sam Coronel, has been reading the offense of UE really well. Of course, we also can't discount the efforts of Kenneth Maliwanag. Several digs to his name as well here in the game so far. KD Carolino inside the court for FEU. He took over the setting duties from their team captain Brix Landicho, who has done a great job in distributing the offense here for FEU. Coach Rene Dulay giving him a short breather as he tries to keep his players fresh. Dating back to the first set, FEU has been going in and out with their players. Korshavi was sent in. Tereng was sent in the second set. Nagit as well. Hopkins. And here is the result of that challenge. So the initial attack, no go. But it was on the way down that they're trying to challenge. Not in the initial block attempt, but seems like on the way down. Hand flailed. And the ball found the fingertip, which means UE gets the point. Unsuccessful challenge here for FEU. They retain the point to the delight of the UE faithful here inside the Blue Eagle gym. Marl Duliete getting ready to serve. Full front line for the Junior Warriors. He's been showing a lot of composure here, talking about Marl. KD with the back set goes to Kenneth. And that sails outside. Maliwanag trying to change the pace or change the speed of his attack in that sequence. Not going for a slow roller, but not the fast arm swing that we're used to seeing from him. Just to make the offense guess, defense rather, guess a little bit. Marcelino tried to save it, but he runs out of space as he crosses to the other side of the court. Ball is out. Point goes to FEU. De Vera getting ready to serve now. Tamaraos just down by 3. A lot of volleyball to go here in set 3. Ron tosses it up. Caro has been their target all game long. Back set. No touch given. That will be a 4-contact violation, 4-touch violation called on UE as the ball bounced back to their side after hitting the net. Ron De Vera trying to keep the fire burning on the side of the Tamaraos, but that would be an error from the service line. Marcelino. Big for UE. In their last game, he also had 18 excellent receptions, together with 6 digs. He's not just doing it on offense, he's also very active on defense. Clarence Gianan able to get the point for UE. Once again, the middles of UE coming up big for their squad. Meanwhile, for UE, we have Juan Padrones in the match, together with KD Carolino still inside the match. Reception by FEU. They go to Manlapas, and down the line is good. First trip to the service line by Juan Padrones in the set. 11-14, his team is trying to claw back from a 3-point deficit. Gianan overcooks it. No touch will be given to him. So the point goes to FEU. This game has been a game of runs for both of these teams. The timing of their runs, crucial. Roque trying to get side out, no go. Manlapas rolls it to the other side. Caro, no go on the attack. KD goes to Manlapas again. Check. Good cover from Tereng. Ramos sends it. Trouble at the net. Over reception. Well read by Marcelino. Well defended. One of the longest rally of the match here. They go bump set to Roque. Trying to attack the cross. No go. KD back set. UE has been trying to utilize the skills of Roque to go through the block of Tereng. But none given to them by the FEU defense. Combination. That sails outside. Good decision there from KD Carolino to go for that combination play together with Ramos, but a little bit too long in that attack. UE now with the service. KD goes to the middle. Tereng. FEU is asking for a check, and they get it. Point goes to their side. Manlapas heads to the service line. Just 2 points separating both squads. Tense moments here inside the Blue Eagle gym. Both teams seem to be more focused. Less trash talking, less flexing. Duliete goes to the middle. Katanghal gets the point off the block. But he's a little bit shaken up. Going back to the huddle. We'll be monitoring that one as the game goes on. Seems okay though. Caro serves. KD opens up, goes to Ramos with the cross. Marcelino read him like a book. Roque trying to look for hands, no go. UE goes to the middle again, a little bit too low. Low set by Duliete. Here we go, KD. This time goes to Ramos again. Tips it off the hands of Katanghal. FEU not going anywhere. Every time UE wants to go on the run, the Tamaraws trying ways or finding ways to stop it from swinging to the side of the Junior Warriors completely. Duliete, combination, Roque. Well timed by Ramos. Katanghal. A little bit of fanciness in that attack. Making the ball pass behind his head. Roque looks like he will be heading to the bench. But last minute decision to cancel the substitution here by the UE coaching staff. Carolino The ball, Manlapas, well read. Serrano was there, goes to the middle, Katanghal, trying to call for a dump ball. And yes, a little bit too long. The contact of the ball in his hand was a little bit too long there, which led to that violation. FEU will substitute Maliwanag back in the match. For UE, they will also go to the bench. Perales will be replacing Roque. 17-15. Who's going to break in first, or who's going to go for a breakthrough here in this set? Duliete goes to Marcelino. Perfectly placing that drop shot over the outstretched hands of Maliwanag. Three-point lead now. Lopez and Serrano have held their ground here against FEU. There will be a substitution for UE. Katanghal will head to the bench. He will be replaced by Sedi Campusano. Sedi Campusano at the service line. Also a great scorer here for UE, but not a lot of action for him in the previous two games for the Junior Warriors. Carolino goes to Ramos. No doubt. Finds a seam. What an attack from Ramos. If there's a bright spot for FEU in this set, it's been Tyler Ramos. Tyler has led them on offense, and he's making sure that his team stays afloat against this pesky UE defense. Ramos goes for the serve now. Goes short. Marcelino was there. Duliete tried to delay it a little bit. Ramos keeps it up. KD, back set to Maliwanag. Check! Clarence Gianan couldn't believe it. Did I just block number 19? Gets a warning from our referee. But before that, there will be a timeout called by FEU. The Tamaraws are down 16-19. Duliete at the service line. Full front line here now for UE. Serrano, the man of the match here for UE. He's been their anchor on defense. Oh, but FEU able to challenge the block of Gianan in that sequence. They use his hands to get the point. De Vera, middle blocker also for FEU. Getting ready to serve. Targeting Caro. Trouble here for UE. Caro gets the ball back. Recovers. KD with a set. Oh, what a chase there from Lopez. Ball sails to the side of FEU. KD goes to the hot hand. Manlapas gets the point for FEU. Every time FEU needs a point from a person not named Maliwanag or Ramos, Manlapas always delivers. De Vera with the serve. Campusano. Caro, rather, gets the point to go for UE. Eman Marcelino getting ready to serve, targeting Maliwanag. KD Goes to the pipe. Ramos, sharp attack for FEU. Whenever you look at Ramos and the Maliwanag on the court, they are men's volleyball ready. Their build, their skills, and their IQ. How do you stop that man? KD can feel the energy from 17. Goes back to him. Pipe attack, back-to-back points, and just like that, 20 all in set number 3. Back here inside the Blue Eagle gym, deadlock at 20 here in set number 3. Both teams being called by our first referee to head back after the timeout from UE. Tyler Ramos is the name of the guy who brought us to this deadlock. He's been unstoppable for FEU. Duliete had to chase. And Padrones and Perales, rather, getting that point for UE. UE has been very consistent in showing a lot of emotions against FEU. Whenever they get a point, whenever they get a kill block, FEU maintaining their composure. Second set, both teams getting a warning after a little bit of extracurricular activities, extracurricular reactions from both squads. But you love to see it. Those reactions only mean that this game means so much for both of these teams. That just means that they both care with what the outcome of this game is going to be. Still showing acts of sportsmanship, talking about both teams. No one playing dirty. Everyone just trying to bring out the best against their opponent, and that's what we love to see. And if there's one person who has been at the front of all of these reactions, it's that guy. The man who just scored, Miguel Catanghal. Keeping the fire burning for his team. What a block! Ramos shutting the door on UE. And even the crowd is getting into it. They're cheering a little bit harder now, knowing that both of these teams need all the support they can get. Both squads trying to call for members from their bench. Onin Roque back in the match, replacing Jordino Perales. For Diliman, they have Amorin getting ready to serve. 7 points in their last match. 22 all. They open up to Roque. Blocked! Just when we thought Brix Landicho was doing a spectacular job in setting up his offense, Coach Rene Aldulay called for their number one guy, the guy in the jersey number 1, KD Carolino. I'll tell more about him after this timeout. I mentioned to you that Rix Landicho was playing so well for FEU, but Coach Rene Aldulay calling for KD to enter the match, and he has not disappointed this team from Diliman. KD doing it on offense, doing a great job in setting up his team, and he's also responsible for heating up number 17, Tyler Ramos. And he flexes on them. Right on cue. Back-to-back blocks from KD Carolino. And just like that, set point Diliman. Amorin at the service line. FEU wants to play more in this tournament. Wants to play another game. Over reception, well read. Oh, that sails outside. UE gets a point. 2 over receptions. 1 from Ramos that he tried to convert. Was checked. UE gets the point. Honin Roque heads to the service line. Tense moments here. Nobody wants to give up. Roque with a serve. Carolino to Maliwanag. Rolls it to the other side. And just like that, FEU once again clawing their way back. Getting the point. Getting the set against UE. And of course, FEU will not go down without a fight here in the semifinals of our boys volleyball tournament. Set 4 will be coming right up. Set 3